COVID-19 in COVID-19 pandemic has severely affected the gambling industry. Casinos play a virtual part in boosting the gaming and entertainment culture in a society. The closure of the land casinos, postponement of the sporting activities, and the restrictions stimulated by the government to be minimize the spread of infections such as the social distance contribute to the shutdown of the gaming activities. Casino bring many people from different countries and concentrate on the location, helping boosting the tourism structure. The paper will focus on analyze the effect of coronavirus on the casino industry in Australia. So next part is finding.
Findings. Social influence and cultural influence have a virtual connection to the emerging gambling industry. The rising gambling industry is largely due to the onset of COVID-19, and this impact may continue into the next few years. According to the basic economy of major countries has been declining due to the coronavirus. The revolution in the gambling industry has enabled the local community to achieve critical success in economic promotion. However, casinos have a great influence on community culture, and the prosperity of many communities mainly depends on the expansion and inclusiveness of casinos. The rapid technological innovations and the availability of smartphones have changed the gambling experience. The presence of virtual casino affects the ability of tourists to visit the physical casinos. The availability of mobile apps helps indirect the tourists to the physical casino. Hotel casino encourage mobile engagement that help in enhancing technological-based gambling. The casino and hospitality industries are extending their service during the pandemic using mobile apps only. Next discussion.
Due to the decline in the profit of the offline industry, businesses have aimed their long-term strategic interest at the online gambling market to adapt to the current environment. Australia has been implementing coronavirus restriction, and this has greatly affected land-based betting establishments. The availability of reputable online casino that provide online entertainment has helped keep the gambling behavior alive during the pandemic. The benefit of all this gambling is that it broadens the market and gives more people access to gambling. This does saturate the market and allows more people to move from physical casino to different gambling areas. As a restriction for inter-physical casino, the Australian government has closed its borders since March 2020, mandating the quarantine of all incoming passengers and the closure of business. Therefore, the negative effect of the casino industry is largely due to the government closure of the border. Next part, conclusion.
In short, in the next 5 years, also the world epidemic has not yet else. The Australia casino industry will continue to be a downturn. In the next 5 years, the competition among dramatic and foreign VIP players is expected to remain fierce. Local players will also compete increasingly fiercely, while online casinos and gaming operators. Next part, recommendation.
Based on above analysis, it's recommended to establish and implement effective relay strategy and measures to eliminate potential gambling hazards. Community cooperation can be used to prevent and detect problems in advance. Those activities with the same cultural background is more likely to form a understandable sense of identity in the interaction to promote mutual assistance. Second, diversified development is also one of the important ways for casino to activate resistant emerging online gambling. Through the theme hotel as the main carrier, Australian casino can rely on local excellent nature and and cultural resource to attract tourists from different regions. Finally, due to the epidemic, Australia has taken measures to close its border. Therefore, casinos should determine customer strategy with local customer as the main body. They are initial to care about and understand the problem that local consumers need to solve and maintain the highest safety and hygiene standard in the province. About the improvement, the integrity of tourist infrastructure is an important side for testing the congestion of tourism and leisure centers, especially in tourist area centers on casino. It's necessary to establish an effective and faster transportation system, in particular speed up the construction of international airport and facilitate the issues of visas to prepare for reopening of the border in the future. In addition, Australian casino can use Australia's core advantage to carry out industry chain layout and establish an icon global gaming service center through innovation, software, content, and cooperation with the outside world, expose news flexibility, casino finance service, and promote income diversification. Finally, the improvement of the relevant laws by Australian government is a guarantee for diversification of the gambling tourist industry through the establishment of the good legal environment and legal system. At the same time, raise the barriers to entry for the casino industry and support the interest of foreign investors to increase competitiveness. That's all. Thank you.